Happy Election Day for those of us across the pond. Chris frozen 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 high.
It's all lies. It's all lies. I've painted one ultramarine and it did me no favours. So it's all lies. How's everybody doing? Hello. Tim King Tristan, Captain Mannerings, we've got a Spotty, we've got a Purples, and we've got a Zio. Mr. Zio himself. It's a Jesus Zio. Jesus Zio. Yeah. How is everybody? Dark Pharaons are the best Space Marine chapter around. That is very, very true. I just can't decide what direction to go for them. However, we do have cool shit, so... We do have cool shit. Chip, thank you very, very, very much for the resub. How are you doing? We've got this guy has pretty much right now. Just give him a check Discord Trench Crusade. Let's do that. Let's check Discord. What have we got on Discord? Latest Trench Crusade Kickstarter letter. Check out a Trench Doggo. Oh no. We got Trench Doggos. We got Trench Doggos. Trench Crusade Kickstarter newsletter. Is that on the Kickstarter? Hang on. Is it on the Kickstarter? Chris is going to kill dogs. I'm going to kill all the dogs. I'm going to kill all the dogs. I'm going to kill all the dogs. Free to download. Is it free to download? Should we download it? Free to download. Prior familiarize. Okay. Do I have to agree to both? Yeah. Okay. Lewis and Doggo. Wow! I get to download both of them. Oh, okay. Can I download them all? Download as individual files. Ooh. That's super cool. Well, that's good. Is that on the Kickstarter then? No, that's Twitch. Twitter. Is it an update on here? Whee! There's the cool files. There's all the terrain. No unlocky stuff. What are they at now? 1.3. 1.3 million. 1.3 million! You put the link. You put the link to the airbridge, haven't you? Super cool. This is so cool. There's the Trench Crusade post. Third-party license. Today we'll talk about something of third-party content. As we've said on the main go, kick bashes and conversions will always be welcome in Trench Crusade table. Oh, we're going to talk about some of those later. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a whole nother level of creative inspiration sort of thing. However, with the game officially launching and especially considering its success, we are going to have a steward. We're going to have to steward our IP appropriately now, and I'm going to be very open on the matter. We do not intend to come across as heavy-handed, but we do need to lay some ground rules. I'm sure you can imagine why. Oh, wow, okay. This doesn't mean that, like with a lot of other elements that are fundamental part of this project's DNA, we can't think outside the box and approach this manner that is honest, constructive, and community-focused. That's why, inspired by the TTRPG scene, and especially games like Morkborg and Mothership, we're very happy to announce the upcoming third-party license for Oh, okay, so can you apply for... That's cool. Anyone? We're not just talking about miniatures here, but scenarios, campaigns. I want to write some shit for this. If you intend to distribute this content for free, then our only request is that you don't include any of our official material, but we will be releasing a free content pack with basic assets that you can use. That's cool. Was that a raid? Hey, Collie, how you doing, Collie? It's a Hellboy! Dr. Hellboy. Their first official partner is Westphalia. Love a good kit bash. Updates tab. Put the link. How are you? Hey, Fumble, how are you doing? Dr. Hellboy. Compatible with, you can submit your project to us in order to get permission to advertise it as compatible with Trench Crusade. This is so cool. This check is only to verify that the project meets our community guidelines and standards. You owe us nothing, and the use of certain official material can be requested. Licensing, co-publishing, officially licensing the Trench Crusade universe. We obviously get a cut at this point, but the product is official, and we can also help you with development distribution. Holy shit, this is awesome. Westphalia, an international team of hobbyists and purveyors of fine miniatures, are Trench Crusade's first official licensing partner, the Red Brigade. You can head over to the project's landing page now to sign up and be notified of launch. Oh, they're cool. As you will learn, the team has taken the vision of Trench Crusade and turned it into a stunning new Antioch-inspired warband. That's really cool. I love the rifles. Love the rifles. Despite having nothing to prove, they still insist on providing an awesome free gift. 2 STL files, much cover to Trench Dog. See, this is what I've got to try to stop myself doing. I mean, that's gorgeous, but I've got to try and stop myself over painting my models, because like, I think the less is more vibe is beneficial for this as well. That's not all. The Red Brigade also has feature lore written by Tumas himself. Oh, this is so cool. Baron dice. Don't care about the dice. This is one of the only games where I don't care about the dice, which is weird. Eldritch Foundry. When are we going to get horses? Eldritch Foundry is a custom miniature building service with loads of assets. So you can, hang on, is Eldritch Foundry the thing where you can create and like start it? Oh, that's cool. Start building. Start building. Fur missiles. Nah, I'm bored. Don't want to do that. That's awesome. So you can apply. That's just really cool, isn't it? With the game officially launching and especially considering its success. I put a post about this up on Twitter yesterday. It's just insane. It's got to a point where these numbers, you're forgetting these numbers here. Like, it's made £1.3 million. But it's also, I mean, for the sake of argument, it's like 20,000. It's also made £1.3 million more than the initial goal. Make cool shit with us is pretty sweet attitude. It is. I love writing shit, and I haven't written stuff for a while, so I'm tempted to write some stuff. So cool. So cool. Like those bases. Dog with grenades. Dog with grenades. It is, isn't it? It's a dog with grenades. Where is he? You like the bases? Yeah, I still can't decide about my bases. The bases is causing me an awful lot of like anxiety. Like, oh, we've got a sexy science Hannah. We have a sexy science Hannah in the chat. Everybody on your knees. Everybody on your knees. And oh, hey Hannah, how you doing? How you doing, Hannah? Make cool shit. Make cool shit with us is a pretty sweet attitude. Yes, making cool shit with us is indeed a pretty sweet attitude.
This doggo is Trench Crusade version of the Bomb Squig.
Yes, Yeah, it's Bomb Squig, isn't it? Hey, Shirato, how you doing? There's sort of 2 Ungi teams. To be printed. Nice! Yeah, it's very good. Now I can't sculpt, so that's the one thing. I'm never gonna be part of this because I can sculpt, but I can write, and I can do scenario shit. So I will try to do something like that. Particularly along the lines of maybe. Where are we? Particularly along the lines of there isn't one on the set. Is there one? I don't think they have any variants now. They don't have any variants on the 7th head. Oh god, come on. Scroll. There we go. Particularly along the lines of warband variants. I think I could do some really cool warband variants. One of my besties has a huge red dwarf tattoo on his calf. Hannah, amazing. Enjoy your sleep. Bye, Spotty. See you later. Yeah. I'm legit buzzing about this. It's really exciting. It's really exciting. I'm dead excited to get some of the models. One thing I want to do is I want to try and get warbands printed, based, some paint put on them, and then think about converting stuff. So I want to get this warband, for instance, I want to get this warband printed without the Sin Eater because I don't like it, and without the Heretic Priest because I don't really like that. So get this warband printed, and then once it's all done, think about like, okay, how am I going to? Because I think it would be quite cool to do like a thematic Heretic Legion with like Death Commandos, with loads of Death Commandos. They don't have pre-made warbands for the court. I hope they have some. I'm sure they will. Like, I'm sure that I have no doubt that they will. Like, there's lots of hope in here, but I'm sure. Like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they just throw in some content? What if I was to write some stuff? Yeah. What should I write?
Soon to come, a warbands with all boobies from Christopher.
Slanesh warband, is that what you're saying, Purples? I'm gonna take the Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent and write a vein one. Wolf Commando and Troopers is very Wolfenstein. Yes, that was, and you can also do like a Wolfenstein version of New Antioch as well, I think. Yeah, Death Commandos, Warwolves, Heretic Troopers, led by an Artillery Witch. Led by an Artillery Witch. What would the... I don't know. Yes, but... Yeah, just those. Because I fucking love the Warwolf. The Warwolf is really, really cool. And there is... Was it on here? I think it was on here. And it wasn't that dude. It was the dude with the little... It was the dude with the little bearded face at the bottom. See if we can find him quick. Oh, that's where I got my helmets from. Maybe an anointed if they can swap for a big machine gun. Ah, there it is. There he is. So it's this dude. And yeah, I'm going to print all of those. So... I think, at least I think it's this dude. No, it's not. There is somebody who's done war dog heads. So we've got some variety on the war dog heads. Oh! Purples! it's a boom bug with a chicken leg hanging off like a carrot so he can chase the chicken egg. And that's free. Oh my god. I'm getting that. I'm getting that just for the getting that for the I'm getting that. That's another one. Oh my god. Download it and print it. I've downloaded it. That's a medic. That's a medic bug. A mercy bug. Oh my word, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh, what's this one? Last War Service Animals. Oh, these are good as well. Oh, purples. Purples. It's a Trench Crusade Pusscat. Trench Crusade Pusscat, and in the middle of this world where all hell is literally breaking free and breaking loose, a Pusscat is just like, I don't give a shit. That's ultimate Pusscat vibes. That's awesome. Look at that. I'm just gonna eat this rat. Look at him. Achtung. Is that a slug? Is that a mine slug? It's a little mine slug. And then there's the goat or the donkey or whatever you want to call it. And another little bomb dog. A slug. Gotta keep your trenches rodent free. I need this. I mean, it's two euros. But I need Little Pusscat. Little Pusscat's awesome. I don't know whether I can add these. New collection. Trench Crusade. Just so I can find them afterwards. There we go. We've got a Trench Crusade one in there now as well. So I've already got a Trench Crusade one in. Already got a Trench Crusade one on my Mini Factory, which I will share on my Discord. Yeah, there was definitely. Let's see if I can very, very quickly find it. But there was there it is. So there's some more optional heads for the war dogs, which is cool. The kitty will be an objective marker. Objective is to pet the kitty. Don't roll a 1. The belly is a trap. Don't roll a 1. The belly is a trap. So the same thing. Add that one to the Trench Crusade collection. So I mean that's perfect. So we can have 4 different war dogs, because the war dog is slightly different. It's just super cool. Super cool. So yeah, that's really, really good. That's really cool. How's Sexy Science Hannah this morning? Are you okay? Tomb King Tristan, how are you, dude? All dogs go to heaven, unlike Chris. Why don't I go to heaven? Wait, is that because I don't believe in it? There is no ghost. There are no ghosts. There is no heaven. Sniper Priest. Sniper Priest. What are the anointed? What Target? What were you saying about the anointed? Target was saying something about the anointed. Where was it? Maybe. Hang on, there it is. Maybe an anointed if they can swap for a big machine gun. So you want like a Death Commando, War Wolves, Heritage Troopers, and either an anointed leader or an artillery witch leader. Getting ready to ignore coverage of the thing that's going on. Preparing for riots. Oh shit. I'm making a cup of tea. I'm happy. I have a cup of tea. I am also happy. Flamer is okay, but like the Gatling gun would be better. A Gatling gun would be cool, wouldn't it? How many Death Commandos can you have in your warband? That's Antioch. That's the really, really cool annoying assassin warband now, which I really, really want. That one. I can never find the Heretic Legion one. Gotta remember where. It must be after those then. No, because that's the Serpent. So where's the Heretic Legion? Is that no? That's the Antioch. That's that one. Control F, aren't you? That's really sensible, isn't it? What was it? A war? Was it a war wolf? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's on page 22. Fucking hell, that's really early. That's why I couldn't find it. Right, so I think you can only have one. Yeah, you can only have one. Are there already variants where you can have more war dogs? I know there's one variant where you can't have any war dogs. Knights of Avarice. Knights of Avarice is hilarious. So there aren't any that can do like the Death Commandos and the War Dogs, okay. So I can write one of those. I drink Yorkshire tea. Oh, I have Yorkshire tea as well. Remember that revolution thing back in the 1700s? I was thinking maybe you guys could come back and take over again. I'm going to watch it. It starts over here. Coverage starts over here at 10 PM. So I'm going to throw it on. Yeah. See what happens. Oh, and you get the Wretched as well. So you can have Wretched. An artillery. I really want an artillery witch as a leader. You can have 2 artillery witches. Loads of war dogs, because war dog assault force. What's this abomination charges through miles of barbed wire to clear a path for the heretic infantry. Its specially formed head is designed to clean through it. War wolves wear unique armour forged in the factories of hell, as seen by the maker's mark stamped upon it. See, this is the thing. I think it's very easy. To kind of come up with. Where are we? I think it's very easy to kind of come up with ideas. Okay, I want to do a really kind of strong crusade based army, but you sort of miss a little bit, and this is one of the things I'm going to talk about when I'm going to do the converting. You sort of miss a little bit the nuts crazy lore, and you have to remind yourself of that and really kind of throw yourself into the hell coming through into. You're a self-propelled wire cutter. What's my purpose? You're a self-propelled wire cutter. Num 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 num. What am I supposed to do? Cut barbed wire. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I don't. And this is again, it's one of the things that I try and do whenever I'm converting in 40k as well. Be very aware of the aesthetic which I'm that I'm trying to convert from, which is why I don't like the Ossiarch Bone Reapers conversions into Necrons, because there's two aesthetics kind of crashing into them into each other, and they don't quite match. Whereas this, like, the aesthetics are so mentally like varied, but you just have to make sure. I mean, this looks. I'm trying to think what this looks like. This looks like the dude from Resident Evil. There's so many varied kind of things going on, because that doesn't relate to that sort of thing. But everything has a really strong vibe. The priest is mandatory. Yes, the priest is mandatory. However, if you go to the Sultanate assassin list, it says that you have to have an assassin as a leader. So the precedent is already there. The precedent is already there that actually what we're going to do is we're going to make a Death Commando the leader. And you can have I mean, for God's sake, we could have 3 death commandos, and one of them is a high death commando. Yeah. So the precedent is already there. This looks more like a serious turnip game. What was that? Turnip 28, was it? Hannah, this is insane. This is such a cool. This is part of a Kickstarter that some people, including a couple of my ex-colleagues at Games Workshop, which I'm super happy about. Super happy for them about. Tumas Piran and James Sheriff and Mike Francina. And they asked for $66,666 to do the campaign, and they've made 1.7 million. Sorry, 1.725913 million. Not forgetting, again, you tend to forget the 25,000 on top of the 1.7 million quite easily. So yeah, they've made 1.3 million quid. So yeah, that would be a cool thing to kind of play around with. But I more want to kind of get my teeth into, like, pull something from, because Tumas is very, and he's said before, he's very well read. He's very well read with a lot of kind of history and things like that. And I want to kind of, if I write anything for it, I really want to kind of be educated and pull from something like Paradise Lost or something. Hey Tobes, how you doing? Tobes, do you want to see the thing that Purples is most excited about? Do you, Tobes? Do you? Does Toby want to see what Purples is super excited about? I think he does. It's a trench dog! It's a trench dog! So this, I'm going to say this now as well. If anybody is in the Discord and gets and kind of helps out with the community kind of resource pooling thing, and then I print a warband for them, you're going to get a free dog. So I'm going to print you a free dog. I'm going to print a load of them. And you can have a free dog. Yeah, proper cool. It's really, really clever. I love all the approach. They've just gone, here we go. So this is what we're going to do. We're doing all of this. You can use all the rules for free and everything. But if you want to be a third party dude, and a Lewis gun, it's Mr. Lewis. It's Lewis and his pet dog. Lewis and his pet dog, which is hilarious because I have a friend called Lewis and he's a sculptor at Games Workshop and he's awesome. So that's Lewis, and he has a pet dog as well. He's got 2 pet dogs. So yeah, that's awesome. Zio in chat. Zio knows Lewis as well. Having nothing to prove, they still insisted on providing an awesome free gift. 2 free STL files which you can download here, include the must-coveted trench dog. It's trench doggo. Trench doggo. Super insane. Super insane. Desecrated Saint. Look at this. These are just nuts. Right, so I wanted to show you. This is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you some of the models that I was kind of flicking through and finding last night. Not that. Although I did find that. Library. So, I've got to put music on as well. I haven't got Twitch lady shouting at me to put the music on, you see. It's very weird when there's no music on. Come on, library. Cute collections. So I think these are going to be quite good because I don't want every base to have duck boards on it. So just like mud and a few sandbags, and I think this will be fine. And the important one about this for me is that they do ovals and they do large bases as well. so you can put like your large praetors and stuff on this. So that's one thing that's good. Anyway, assassins, cool shit. We've got the wretched. We've got the those cool helmets. This guy, however, oh, and they're really cool as well. You love the vibe of this game. The yeah, Hannah, it's nuts. So that's one kind of cool-esque. There we go. One kind of cool Crusader, because I want to do that Crusader warband. But these guys, real stone miniatures, are nuts. I'm just going to go through the entire store, because there's some really cool stuff in here. I mean, that one's awesome already. I've not seen that one. I want to have a look at that one. It's very slow. It's very slow today. Here we go. Right, there she is. Who's that? What is that? That's nuts. It's like a lion head. So a lion head, that would be like Far East, wouldn't it? Lion head. That's Ormstein. Fat one is Smaug. They are the boss fights together. So I'm guessing, because I showed this to Zio last night. Zio in chat, Kieran, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's Dark Souls." So I'm guessing a lot of these are Dark Souls then. So all these are Dark Souls stuff. Because where was it? That guy. That was the guy that was like, "Oh my god, I want like these to be my assassins. Like I want that guy to be my assassin in my assassin list with a stupid massive sword." And apparently this is Dark Souls. But he's done like different poses for these, so there's plenty of poses for them. So I can have, looks like Dark Souls Elden Ring. So we've got three different poses here, plus that other one. So I need to be able to give a cool bow, because of course we have that crazy bow, which is available for the assassins, but then also you get cool Crusade stuff. You can do little Crusaders, but I've got to try and remember that I've got to try and still keep the vibe and feel of the French Crusade world. That's the bow that I was going to try and use. Unfortunately, you can't. There's not another picture of it, but I'm guessing it's just the same as the top bit here. That bow looks suitably twisted as shit, so just print the bow off with a hand. Swap the hand over. But all of this stuff you can like. You just go. I mean, look, like Tobes with his Black Grail stuff. What the shit is that? It's straight out of hell. And then there was this dude who was really cool, and you could see yourself do not a whole warband, but you could see yourself do like a war band in this kind of Far East vibe. That would be cool. Yeah. What would it look like if China got involved? World War I China. Chat's gone very quiet. Are you not impressed? You're not impressed with all this stuff. I just think some of these are just really cool. Like you got the Shogun Knight. Hey, retired. How you doing? Welsh Fusilier sheep. I mean, we could write those rules, Hannah. Those. So I was thinking about using these for the dervishes. So in the assassin warband that you get, you can have dervishes. So I was going to use these as dervishes because you get three different poses there, and just flip that one and have 4. Mirror flip that one. Ronin Knight. Where's the Sassy Knight? There's a Sassy Knight somewhere. Hollow Knights. Kafka Knight. Yeah. It just opens up. It just seems to. The game seems to just open up so much, like. And I do love that it's not a sci-fi. It's not a heavy sci-fi. So you're not getting stuff like this in it, which is quite restrictive, I think, in its own image, sort of thing. I mean, that's a death commando. That's a death commando. Jesus. As is the lady one as well. Lady death commando. Super cool. But then, so what do you have to add to that? I have risen from the dead for the 2nd time. Yeah, Zio, that's, yeah. Well, so the question is, what do you have to add to that to keep this vibe going? That's what I keep trying to ask myself. Because that's all very flesh orientated, isn't it? But you have to keep a little bit of this kind of mechanized stuff, a bit of rusty metal, and some. I mean, you could. Do you sculpt? You could probably sculpt some rusty plates on top of that as armor. But that's like pretty fucked up cool. So yeah, I'm trying to be sympathetic with the vibe. Trying to be sympathetic with the vibe. Where was the last one? There was one with wings that was really cool. There's Mortarion, clearly. And like all of these are nuts. There was a big one with wings. There she is. Is it just that one? I think it's just that one. Lady Justice. They have stealth generators, so something on their backs maybe. Ah, yes. Yes, so that's the kind of smash of the demonic and the magical technology. But I love that. That's cool as shit. That's clearly something from a. And clearly use that for something. But yeah, I love that the setting encourages you to explore this sort of stuff. So it's one of those things where we're now waiting. We've got to wait another week until all this kind of kicks off, and we can really get our teeth into it. We've still got 7 days to wait. Still got 7 days to wait until all this kicks off. So I almost don't want to get too carried away with too many project ideas, but also I do want to kind of crack on and start doing some. Anyway, what do you all think? Throw ideas at me. Throw ideas at me. Right, so here is... where's the... Oh, there it is. Stealth generators. So these are the two models that we've been working on so far, which, as you can see, I think have come out really well. Nice and quick, not trying to overpaint them, really trying not to overpaint them, trying to kind of build up layers of detail on them. Really kind of quick and easy layers of detail. So you've got like the oil wash for shading. You've got a contrast wash for dirt and texture, and then you've got the patina, a few little highlights. Then you've got the blood. So you've just got like lots of little details all kind of piling up on top of each other to try to give the correct vibe. And now we have this one. Looking forward to be honest, I'm looking forward to getting the book. I'm really looking forward to getting the book. I'm curious how quickly that's going to get printed, because they've just put the court rules in the PDF book, haven't they? 2025. Does it say? If it's going to be, let me just have a very quick. I've got to be. I don't want to be just running out of the battery on the thing. I think it says something about the delivery down at the bottom. Living rule book. So that's all of that. That's fine. Because if it's going to be a while, I'm just going to send that rule book that we've already got. I'm just going to send this rule book to print. Lots of people were leaving the Trump rally early today. Okay. Versions and kit bashes. Okay. The book. Hardback book will not only contain a graphically embellished version of the rules, will also be a veritable repository for Crusade lore and a gruesome gallery of art by Mike. Blah, blah, blah. The book will be printed and delivered after the miniatures. We want some extra time to put the final polish on the book and let all the artists finish their work. Additionally, we'd also like to let you all get to grips with the game for a few months. Okay, so the book's going to be a while. Hey, call me. How you doing? You'll still be able to play. The core rules and faction rules will all be available as a living rulebook, which is great. Okay, so the book will be a while, so that's fine. So if the book's going to be a while, then I can send this to print. It's 139 pages. Just send it to print on an A5, and it will just be like sorted. Because I like flicking through books. I find it very difficult when you have to go, okay. Just for the sake of argument, okay, so what does Infiltrator do? And then you've got to kind of scroll up and find the keyword section again, and then scroll back down again. I'd rather kind of prefer kind of having you finger in a page and kind of flicking between the things that you're looking at. Even when you were doing, even when I was writing the, assassin list. So I wrote an assassin list last night, or started writing it, didn't quite finish it. But the assassin list here, you can have 3 assassins. One of them becomes a master assassin and he gets tough. Couldn't quite remember what tough was, so you have to scroll up and find tough. And then when you came back down again, you also then get you can get dervishes in your fire team. And then you can use the Janissary stats for that, so you've then got to scroll up and find the Janissary stats to find out how many of those you can have in the warband, blah 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 blah. And also, does anybody know what fire team does? We need to go and check that. I don't know what fire team does. We need to go and find out what fire team does, because that was the one thing that was like I hadn't spotted. Again, let's just do a find fire team. Fire team. This model is part of a fire team made up of 2 models. All models that are part of this fire team can be activated at the same time without the opponent getting their turn in between. They can take their actions in any order they wish, switching between the 2 models. Note that if the activation is either member of the fire team forcibly ends, both activations finish. That makes sense. So you can put 2 models in a fire team. Okay. Are there restrictions to this? Do you have to have the fire team keyword? Not the chorister. Heretic trooper. Keyword, no. Okay. Something to check another time. Artificial. There we go. I wonder how many things are artificial. Probably nothing. Death Commando is not artificial either. Okay. Yeah, anyway. There we go. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun, sun, sun. It's cold outside and there's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun, sun, sun. Me fly far away from here. Did you see the free Doggo STL they posted in Trench Coat? Yes, I've just downloaded it. Just downloaded it. So I'm going to get those in the community who are doing like the community pooling of resources. Whenever I print, if I print a warband for them, they're going to get a free dog. I'm going to print them a free dog, which would be cool. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Purpley Spark and a few others were very excited about free doggos. Someone looks like someone is taking us. I was wrong yesterday. It's not my kill team starter set that's available. It's the Blood Elf, Blood Angel Captain, and the Sanguinor. Yay! Purpley's got the Sanguinor. Purpley's got the Sanguinor. Purpley, you love the Sanguinor. So, for everybody in chat, the Sanguinor came out and Purpley was instantly like, oh my god, that is the best model Games Workshop have ever released. So, can we all get some hype and happiness in chat for Purpley Spark, please? Because she gets to go and pick up her favourite model tomorrow when she goes to her FLGS. She's super happy. And it's nice when people have favourite models. It's nice. It's nice when Games Workshop release and any kind of miniatures company release models that you can go, that is amazing and I love it and it's my new favourite model. And that's what happened when the Sanguinor came out for Purples. Purples was like, that's just something else and I need it. I need it, I need it. I'm going to buy 2 of them. I'm going to paint 1 for my shelf. And I'm going to have it on my bedside cabinet, and I'm going to paint 1 for gaming. So it's really nice. Mordheim rulebook is so good and bad. Bad because finding shit is impossible. Good because the vibes off it are off the charts. It's not as bad as the Necromunda rulebook. The Necromunda rulebook is... Hey, Twitch lady.
The second one is on its way to you, Christopher, as you love it so much too.
The second what? What have you sent to me? What are you sending, Purples, or is that a joke? The second Sanguinor you bought. You not sent me another Sanguinor. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you wanna get me something for Trench Crusade. The Necromunda book is indestructible. You better not have sent me a Sanguinor Purples. Because it might be your favourite model, but it was really not up there with my favourite.
Christopher being like, don't send me the Sanguinor, send me boobies. Well, boobies are in the mail on their way to you as we talk.
Thanks. Thanks, Purples. Yeah, don't send me the Sanguinor. Buy me stigmatic nuns. Are there any areas, like bits of history that you think would be really cool to investigate? Like I think Far East, like China stuff, would be really interesting to theorise about for Trench Crusade. I think that would be fun. Sanguinor with boobies. I mean, Zio, the Sanguinor does have boobs. It does have nipples. The Sanguinor has nipples.
The Sanguinor being Temu Celestine, a Sanguinor with boobies is the actual Celestine model.
Sanguinor with boobies is just the Sanguinor? It's got nipples. God, it's such a poor model. It's such a wasted opportunity. I've got to stop. Because it's such a wasted opportunity. Sanguinor was such a disappointment. And luckily, Games Workshop didn't send it to me, so I didn't have to do a video where I was like, well, here's a new model. I don't really like it. Because I'm never going to do a video where I'm like, this is amazing, if I think it's crap. I'll tell you when I actually have the model, but I think it was Hendy who said it was taller than expected. I still don't think it's...
Well, actually, GW sent you the Sanguinor as I ordered it for you.
No! Purples, please tell me you didn't. I don't know why you would. I think Purple's pulling my leg, because when it came out I was like, oh, that's foolish. It's a laughing Jan with a sword. Thanks for the new model. It's fine. I mean, at least it doesn't completely suck. I will. If Purpley has sent me a Sanguinor, I'm going to put it on eBay for 15 quid, and then get some Trench Crusade STLs. New pre-orders are up, and I'm about to come up on Bandai, and I'm tempted. I hate the Model 2, but his rules are pretty darn good, so I had to get him. I mean, did he really? Did he really? Yeah, his rules are okay. His rules are okay. Right, we need some colour on this. Somebody throw me some ideas for colour. How are we going to get colour on this dude? And what colour are we going to get on this dude? Gunpla. Sprue Hammer Proxy would have been enough. Sprue Hammer. Too much. You've just ordered the Sanguinor. Neil, yay! And the new Stormcast guy with the big wings, planning a kit battle between the two. Nice. Red Eye for Sinisters. Oh yes, we need to do a Red Eye. We definitely need to do a Red Eye, don't we? How you doing, Neil? Knackered brush. Just trying to catch upwardly facing parts of the cloak. Keeping it tattered. Excellent, Neil. Excellent. Yeah, I wrote the. I started writing the assassin list last night, just to kind of get a feel of how many points everything is, and then got distracted by trying to figure out how to represent the bow, because the bow's so cool. 40-inch range, time warping arrows. Bow for the assassin. That's the nuts bit about the game, I think, in my view. It's all the kind of the weird. So I can't remember who it was who said it. I think it was the guy who wrote Watchmen. He said he was trying to, whenever you have something fantastical that happens, if it's a superhero, for instance, whenever something fantastical happens, they can only have like one fantastical thing. Everything else has to be kind of grounded. So, like either you have super strength, or you have invisibility. Like you don't like stack too much fantastical, magical stuff on top of things. The bow is cool. If anybody doesn't know what the bow is, I can read it out. I posted it in Discord last night. It's just nuts. Could go with other colours depending on what you're feeling. Red will contrast the cloak. Yeah, I just think it's red, isn't it? It's just red. We just need red. And honestly, like, in terms of like trying to contrast like the green and stuff, there's no green on it really. It's so desaturated. That's why I've mixed white in for the highlights. It's so desaturated that you don't have to worry about contrasting or complementing or the colour theory wheel too much because it's so desaturated. That's why I did the grey is like it as well. Like I'm trying to desaturate everything. Right, so we do need some red. Now, do we just make that whole red? Do we make that whole thing red? I think we do, don't we? Let's make that a whole. Let's make that a whole vibe. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Jet? Jet, jet, jet. Jet, 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 jet. Red works really nicely on it, thank you. Yeah, we'll push the red. We'll push the red. Try and decide what these things are. I don't know what that is, but we're going to turn that into like a little lens as well. Why not? While we're here. Hello. Me. It's Knight Rider. It's Knight Rider in Trench Crusade. Could do a muzzle flash. Nah. Which way do we do it? So if the light's coming from here, we want to go this side like that. So this side needs to be bright. Do you have a link to the Discord? Yeah, exclamation mark Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. Mini. Oh, sorry, shit. Yeah, sorry. Hang on. Does Me, 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 me. It's kind of cool, right? But it took more than 15 minutes to paint. Yeah. That's because we've just got one model. I've only got one model to paint at the moment. And it wasn't like I can paint all these models in 15 minutes. It was, I reckon I can paint a warband during a stream. So once we get a warband, I'm going to show that. I think he's cool. Kind of want a brighter colour down by the sword area. I don't want any bright colours, to be honest. I don't want any bright colours. We're going to put blood splatter all over it as well. Right, so we need some metal highlights. Metal highlights. Metal highlights. Dylan, how you doing? Dylan, how was your stream? How was your stream? What you up to?
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper
and we got a Tari. Oh my god,
I'm
we have a
also
Tari.
God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
She is the most interesting girl in the world, Tari 2. And also Empress of all humanity. How you doing, Tari 2? Tari 222. Tari 2. Have a wonderful stream. See you later. Not too bad. Excellent. I'm very happy. What colour am I tasting? I can't remember what colour was on the brush when I licked it. Probably Mephiston red. Trying to block over these Vallejo metal colours is a chore, but the metal colours brush on so nicely. They do. How am I? I'm very well, thank you, Tari. I'm very well, thank you. If you were painting a sub-assembled penitent engine, would you brush on the metallics or airbrush them on? Trying to think how much metal is on the penitent engine. Probably brush them on. I don't know. I do like, if I'm painting en masse, I do like airbrush metallics. But I think I'd probably brush paint them on. And yes, I am very well, thank you, Tari 2. Tari 222. Shiny. There is very little that's not metal, and the screamer. Yeah, I'd probably airbrush it then. I'd probably airbrush it because you could do an airbrush highlight. Do an airbrush highlight, Milton oil everything, and then paint the wood. If that's the case. And the screaming person at the front. Ah! Just constant scream. Ah! Beer Battler, no worries. Right, we need. Oh, we don't need copper yet, do we? We need the patina first. Patina first. Patina first. Patina, I once met a girl in Patina. That's a nice touch. Well, the patina, thank you very much. I did it on the that guy. He's got patina around his helmet. Probably got a bit more he can have at the front. Right, so now we need the copper. So 2 bits of copper on the wet palette. 1 that we're going to mix a bit of silver into. Nice and pale. And then we've got patina. Yeah, the oxidation of copper is super cool for adding another colour, spot colour into the model as well. Okay, what are the 9 circles of hell called? From not Paradise Lost. Dante's Inferno. One of them is Warhammer World. Okay. First circle is Limbo. It's for those who live without sin but never knew God or Christ. Second circle is Lust. Third is Gluttony. And then it skips. The 7th is Violence, and the 8th is Fraud. And then there we go. Lust, Gluttony, Greed, Wrath. Heresy is circle 6. So Warhammer World is probably circle 6. Circle 7 is Violence. Circle 8 is Fraud. And circle 9 is Treachery. Okay, so the question is, Twitch chat, which of these circles do I write a warband idea for Trench Crusade? Because the 7 Deadly Sins is, I think the 7 Deadly Sins is an easy one to kind of go for. I think the 9 Circles of Hell from Dante's Inferno is a slightly more interesting approach. Treachery would be cool. Treachery would be cool, and Treachery is also the 9th circle as well. So you've got to have gone through all the other ones. You know you're picking Lust. The question is how you will paint it blue. Fuck you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lust. The first circle is Lust, and in Lust we find lots of blue boobs. Oh dear. No, we're not doing that. Peach. Blue peaches. Yeah, Treachery. Treachery would be a good one, wouldn't it? Treachery would be a good one. You could have characters that, yeah, bluebies, that's very good. That's very good. But that's not happening. Is that dry yet? Is the patina dry yet? No, not quite. What unit ideas can you have for Treachery? You clearly need some. You clearly need some unit which is trying to heresy, fraud, or treachery. Actually, fraud's another good one. Actually.
Forgive me, Tari II, I was lurking. All hail Tari II, High Empress of all the stuff, ruler of Kensington. Well, it's castle, but that's what matters most in that town. Painter extraordinaire and overall super duper awesome person.
Who was it in Dante? Satan, Judas, and Brutus frozen in ice in the centre of hell. Satan. It's up to his waist in ice. He is a great demon with 3 faces and bat-like wings under each chin. Satan is frozen because he is being punished for betraying God and is the furthest from God's light. The beating of his wings blows cold air into the 9th circle of hell, which is a frozen lake. Okay, so the 9th circle of hell, which is treachery, is also an ice circle. Pride. Pride isn't a circle. Pride isn't one of the circles. Pride has some strong thematic vibes. Plus, you could do loads of gold and purple, a la Emperor's Children, and then throw filth all over it. I love Alpha Legion becoming another chapter morph thing. I quite like Wrath as well. I think Wrath could be quite fun. But I'm kind of agreeing with Zio for treachery. I think it's treachery or Wrath. Because gluttony and greed is just going to be, well, gluttony they've kind of already done gluttony with the Black Lair, right? And then the seven-headed serpent. So do a combined kit bash with a normal person becoming something else. A normal person becoming something else. Hi, how you doing, Virus? I need a pocket Twitch lady to take with me everywhere I go. I mean, Twitch lady is amazing. We love Twitch lady. We do love Twitch lady. We do love Twitch lady. And I love the fact that we haven't even named Twitch lady. We don't need to. Twitch lady is just an enigma. Combine kit bash with a normal person becoming something else, becoming like a demonic, treacherous demon. What are the? What? Oh, right, hang on. Where is? Okay, so treachery. Here's treachery. As with the last 2 circles, this one is further divided into 4 rounds. The first is Canaan, named after the biblical Cain. So he was Cain was the person who was the first murderer, who murdered his brother. This round is for traitors to family. The second, Antenora, from Antenor of Troy, who betrayed the Greeks, is reserved for political and national traitors. The third is Ptolemaea, for Ptolemy, son of Abubis, who is known for inviting Simon Maccabeus into his son's dinner and then murdering them. This round is for hosts who betray their guests. They are punished more harshly because of their belief that having guests means entering into a voluntary relationship. Betraying a relationship willingly entered is more despicable than betraying a relationship born into. Yep. The 4th round is Judessa. After Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus Christ. This round is reserved for traitors to their lords, benefactors, or masters. As in the previous circle, the subdivisions have their own demons and punishments. What are the hang on, what's the Zeus one? What's the Zeus one? It's made up of blasphemers who are violent against God and nature. One of these sinners is Brunetto Latini, a sodomite who is Dante's mentor. The Asuras are those who are blasphemed against God, such as Caphanus, who blasphemed against Zeus. Gotcha, okay. Wait, what? Here they meet Satan, who is described as a three-headed beast. Each mouth is busy eating a specific person. The left mouth is eating Brutus, the right is eating Cassius, and the centre mouth is eating Judas Iscariot. Brutus and Cassius betrayed and caused the murder of Julius Caesar, while Judas did the same to Christ. These are the ultimate sinners in Dante's opinion, as they are consciously committed acts of treachery against their lords who are appointed by God. You should be careful though, she cusses sometimes. Does she? I don't know whether I've ever heard Twitch Lady swear. Twitch Lady, have you ever sworn? Judas themed warband who are all being punished for treachery against the Lord of Hell. Yeah, that's kind of the way I'm going. Just got to kind of visualize. You got to visualize the punishment embodied in a miniature, and then rules. But the rules are quite interesting because the rules are very kind of self-contained. Yeah, that would be cool. Cool.
Do I fucking swear? Fuck yes I do. Fuck Erebus, and fuck Leandros, and fuck Manfred.
Oh yes, of course, Twitch Lady. Of course, Twitch Lady. But you love Tari, don't you, Twitch Lady? Worth it for that sweet confidence boost she gives me. You do love Tari though, do you not, Twitch Lady? Who doesn't? Who doesn't love Queen Tari? Empress Tari. Sorry Tari, please do not punish me for getting your titling wrong. Empress Tari II. Or is it Empress Tari the First, but Queen Tari the Second? Because you are the first Empress who is Tari, right?
Who wouldn't love the awesome and amazing Tari II? Point me in the direction and I will bash some teeth.
Exactly, yes. That should be a Trench Crusade warband. The worshippers of Tari II. Trying to spread the good name of her lady. She says all the right things. You are very lucky to have a Twitch Lady on your side. Or, more importantly, Twitch Lady is very lucky to have a Tari to adore. Tari 2. Tari 2. Tari 2. Are you painting anything today to Tari 2? Still working. we go. You're going to have to split that if you make Twitch Lady say that. Call of Flesh. Using this geotic spell ends the activation of the model using it. The model the enemy activates next turn must make its move as its first action and move it directly towards the user. Oh wow. As it can through passable terrain, including dangerous terrain, taking applicable damage on the way. It can then act normally. Wow, so it's like, oh my god, you're gorgeous. So that's the Tari. That's just a Tari spell, right? That's just a Tari spell. Call of Flesh. It should be renamed Empress Tari II. The other powers are a bit meh, but this one is awesome. Yeah, I still haven't kind of. I might do that tonight. I will try and find some time tonight to kind of throw some models on a table and throw them at each other and see what the rules are like. Because I don't know how impactful some of the stuff is, like the spells. There we go. Right, shall we do some blood? Shall we splatter some blood? Shall we splatter some blood? I reckon it's time to splatter some blood. This is pretty much a test model. Oh, I did glue together this one, and then I think I printed these out just a little bit too big. Still stuck on Sloth. I love the powers. So yeah, I have scaled these down and re-supported them so that I can print them again, because that is a little bit large, just slightly oversized. Is there falling damage in Trent's Crusade? Yes, you take a injury roll for every 3 inches that you fall. So for every 3 inches you make an injury roll. And you are, I think it's 7, 8 or 9, you are down, as in you're on the floor and you need to spend an action to get up. But 10, 11 or 12 you are out of action. Blood for the blood god. Let's do some splatter. This is the best way to do splatter. Skulls for the skull throne. Get an airbrush. You get some blood for the blood god. Did a thing over that like that, and then you go oops, probably a bit much. So before that dries, before that massive mess dries, we'll just drag this and make it a bit weathered. that was just because I had too big a blob on the thing. So I'm try and keep it nice and small. So you can. You can use a brush for this as well. A brush works a little bit better because you get a little bit more wobble with the brush. But you do get great spatter with this. In fact, I'll just turn up the pressure on the airbrush a bit. A little bit of that. And the sword. Get some blood splatter on the sword. Do the other side of the sword as well while we're here. Okay. Blood splattered. There we go. It does apply a little bit better with a brush, but it's not bad applying it through that. The problem that you get when you're applying it with a brush is that every time you airbrush across the brush, it dries the paint out, so you end up with quite a kind of a dead brush by the end of it, which is why I started using toothpicks and things, but that's not bad. Pretty cool blood splatter on all that. Cheers, Ian. Yeah, you get some really kind of cool stuff. You can play around with it. I didn't really do that particularly well. And then what you can do afterwards is just manipulate it a little bit with a wet brush. Manipulate it a bit, try and get the That's still bugging me, that massive bit there, so I'll just try and move that from the breathing apparatus bit. And you can obviously focus it on like the light areas so you get a bit of contrast. There you go. But that way you get like the different aeration of the blood kind of splatting on there. You get small little drops, you get big drops, and then you get the big blobs as well, which you obviously have to work a little bit with. Yeah, there we go. So that's another one. We've got 3 models now. 3 models now in the Trench Crusade universe. None of which I'm going to be using in like the real. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to kind of flick through the Trench Crusade stuff, Kieran, and kind of see your name there. I was like, oh, my mate's playing it. It was really cool. Okay, flick that off. Didn't realise you were part of the community. I know, exactly. It's such a cool surprise. There we go. And like seriously, that's why they don't take very long. It's just like paint a little bit of detail on them and then add detail through gore and gunk and shit and horribleness and things. Trench Crusade! But yeah, I definitely have to sort out basing, or figure out basing. Yeah! Yeah! Kieran, no, I'm really, really glad because, like, just kind of reaching out and saying, look, I've got a 3D printer, we can sort this out as well. It takes a lot of, like FOMO out of which one do I get kind of thing. So that was awesome as well. Really, really cool to help mates out with things like that. Pew pew pew, pew pew pew. So we can get a game in. Yes. Yes. Right, I'm just going to turn the chat box off for a second so I can take a screenshot and throw it on Twitter. Because I like throwing things on Twitter. And also, hilariously, Kieran, my last handful of Trench Crusade posts have had about 100 times much more interaction in them than any of my latest Warhammer stuff. It's been hilarious. Like the model I put up yesterday has had 7,000 views and 200 likes. It just doesn't happen. Shows dedication. Do you think there's too much blood and splatter? I do quite like that guy. He's a bit. He's very. It's just such a clash of like so many different like genres. It's nuts. Anyway. There we go. We got three done. We got 3 throwing around. I think he needs a better. Maybe that needs to be green actually. Maybe the visor needs to be green because it doesn't show because he's got a copper hat. I think it needs to be green. I think it needs to be a bright green. Or maybe it just needs gloss varnish. I know I don't normally say that. Or 'Down some blood for the blood god to make it glossy. Hey Clegg, how you doing? No, I'm not. Dylan is off making food. He's gone and made loads of food. He's cooked. He's made lunch. He's made dinner. Trench Crusade. $10,000 backers. They've just passed 10,000 backers. All good. They are very much a different aesthetic. They are indeed. They've just passed 10,000 backers, which is, what's that? On average, 1,300 quid a backer. I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah, 1,300. 130 quid. 130 quid per backer on average. Which is about right, because that's like on average that's the book, a warband, and some stuff. Are they Trench Crusade? They are indeed. Well, one of them is. This one is. That one's Trench Crusade. That's a ecclesiastic prisoner. And then these two are just models which I've found. This model I've had for ages. And is now kind of fits into the vibe, and that one is one that I found for free as an STL to print really, really quickly, which I thought might hit the vibe as well. So yeah, super cool. I'll have to take a proper picture of all of this. The Bushido guys were talking about that in the car to Brum on Saturday. Yeah, Clegg, it's really cool. It's very, very cool. If you haven't looked at it, pop onto Kickstarter and just read their page, because it's. I'm not gonna like hype it at you, but it's very. I kind of want to say that it's a clever idea. I think it was a cool idea that has coincidentally fallen into a really clever niche. Does that make sense? Yeah. I think it's a very conscious idea. Yeah, there we go. It's a very consciously good idea that has fallen into a really cool little niche that has allowed a lot of accessibility. Right, I'm going to go make another cup of tea. I'm going to go make a cuppa.
I'm not gonna hype it at you, then proceeds to hype it.
I was trying not to like spoil too much about it. I was like, because I could just go, oh my god, it's amazing. There's so much like cool blah 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 blah. I was just like, go and read it yourself. However, it's a really good. I would rather like hype enough to get you to go and read it yourself and then come back and hear me go, oh, it's amazing, than kind of go, oh, it's amazing, and then you go, well, yeah, I might go and watch it. I might go and look at it a bit. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's got breakdowns, hasn't it? I've just noticed it's got breakdowns on here. So it's got 1,400 there, 2,000 for just the book. 2,000 for just the book. 4,000 for the warband. $450 for the beast. 200 for the full.
Not spoiling it, but there are boobies.
There are, and then 200 at the top level. Oh no, sorry. Still 200 at the top level. Bluebies. No, there are bloodies. Hey, Gruen, how are you doing, Denethor? Boobies covered in blood. There are indeed. Yeah, so that's what I've gone for. I've gone for a warband and then added in a bundle. Because when you grab a warband in the book, when you grab a warband in the book, you get the smaller warband. So that's what you get. So if you got the heretic one, you get like a couple of elites and then all the troops. And then what you need to do is add on top of that the bundles. So then you get all the like cool elite stuff. So it's about, I think it's £70 for the book and a full warband. You went for the book and a physical and one STL. Oh, nice! What STL warband did you get, Denethor? And yeah, I'm good, thank you, dude. I don't know whether you're in Discord, Denethor, but pop down, have a look in our Discord. Haven't decided yet. Have a look in our Discord because we're doing a bit of a community pooling to see if we can cover everything and then share between us. Haven't decided yet. Nice. Yeah. So there we go. Right, I'm gonna go make that cuppa. I'll be back in a second. See you, Zio. Have a good one, dude. I'll catch up with you during the evening, I am sure. Have a nice time, dude. Drive safe. And write some bloody warbands, dude. Write a warband. That's your mission for tonight. Find half an hour and write a warband. You'll thank me, I promise you. Awesome. Yeah, hope you're all good. Hope you are good. Right. I don't quite know what to do now. I don't quite know what to do. I've painted the 3 models which I have. I need to carry on doing the 3D prints. I'll get it on tonight. I'll consider it my homework. I might just open up my 3D print file and finish supporting some of these because I want to print some more of them. Mainly for that lady, I think, because I think that lady with a hood, with a hat on, I think will look really, really cool. With a proper sized hat on, of course. I'll get on it tonight. I wonder what, I'm curious what warband is going to be the first one you write. Seriously, if you write one, because I'm the same with like AOS, which is why I wrote loads of AOS armies recently. I like to see what an army looks like, because then you have the army in context with what you can kind of swap out and things. You need to dash as well. It sounds like everybody's going. I might go and make some food, to be honest. If everybody's off, I might go and make some food. Yeah, it's quite fun. This is quite fun. I'm still. I've got to make sure that I'm happy with stuff like this. I think it's fine. You get the details there. Yeah, it's all good. But it shills the game and buggers off. How you doing, Clegg? Welcome back, dude. No, I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer. But we are just gonna kind of. I don't think there's gonna be any more painting because I don't have any models left to paint. I've got one more of these prisoners, but that hasn't, like, there's it's supposed to have like the coil from the bomb kind of falling out of it a little bit further. Yeah, I just looking at being poor. You're looking at being poor. Are you in the Kickstarter now, looking at it? You're looking at it. Well, just bear in mind that if you look at the Discord, if you look at our Discord, if you contribute to that pooling, then you'll have access to everything. Obviously, is the little thing. So it does help because it's nearly Christmas as well, and I kind of don't want. If I can do a little bit to help the community kind of get more out of it. I think that would be cool. Clegg, are you in the UK? If you're in the UK, I have said, yeah. So I've said if you do kind of pitch into this, I will print you a warband for the price of postage. So just like the basic warband. So fair, yeah. So don't think it's going to be like a 40 model warband. It's just like the base warband stuff that you get. But I'll happily print all that. And also now throw in a free dog as well, because we got the cool little free dog. What are they at the moment? Because I think at the moment we're missing the heretic. We're missing the heretic legion. And then we're missing the mercenaries. A couple of the accessory sprues. I think the church accessory sprue. I think Tobes is getting the Sultanate weapons and accessories, and then the terrain, because I'd really like to kind of like community source the terrain. They're about 8. Yeah, you get about 8 models in a warband. So the warbands are here, look. So it's basically that. So I'll print that for you. Right, that's the idea. I'll print that, or that, or not that, etc. And then if you want extra stuff, then you can just kind of toss me a little bit more money. So if you want, for instance, if you want the Trench Pilgrims, but you really want the, I don't know, you really want the Anchorite Shrine thing, just toss me a little bit more dollary doodahs on top of the postage, and I'll print that one for you as well. But yeah, you basically just get that. Yeah, I think we're really close to be able to kind of cover all the avenues, sort of thing. And then I just want to do cool shit like this. Just want to do cool shit like that. I've got some Templar helmets for my Crusader army or warband. Trying to find cool Crusader things. Trying to find cool trench base toppers. Yeah, I think those base toppers will probably be the way I go, because these aren't all. Because I love the broken bits, and like this amount of detail is really difficult to get on a base where you're making it yourself, like throwing a tiny little bit of barbed wire there and a tiny sack and things. So I think I'll probably just get that. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 25 mils, because they're 28s, but you can just scale them down. That's fine. And you can probably scale these ones down a little bit as well. They're painted badly, but yeah. So you get 525, 528s, which can be 25s. You just scale them. Some 32s, some 40s, and then the 50s and 60s for the larger stuff. I think that would be really cool. And 80 and 100s as well. So you could get 100 mil, scale that down to 60, and that would be a really cool little one. And then the other thing that we were talking about as well, Clegg, I haven't got it here. it's that. Doing Trench Crusade tanks. Just as like a hobby project. And in fact that needs to go in. That needs to go in Discord. Because I've not seen I didn't see that one yesterday. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's Trench Crusade. Yeah. These tank hunter things are insanely cool. I want them. Yeah. I can see myself doing little dioramas as well because it's so small. The game is so small in terms of like warband stuff. I just think you could do little dioramas really easily. Just so cool. Just so cool. Clegg, you're not in Discord? Sorry, dude. There we go. Oh, this is quite good. So this is a Trench Crusade search on Etsy, and then you've just got to find the appropriate. Oh, that's the Trench Ghosts. That's Trench Ghosts. That's so cool. So that's Bastarian miniatures. Oh, they're amazing. Right, we need to find those now. Where's Bastarium? We need to find the Trench Ghosts. Oh, don't do that. Stop logging me out. Collections. Bastarium is this dude. There we go. So we've got to find, what are they called? Alstein. Yeah, Alstein. So it's the Alstein one. Collections. There's Alstein. Yo, Sinister, how you doing? Sending that to Kieran. They're so cool. They're so cool. What's that? $20 for all of that. And then that is the as the anointed thing. Crossbows, that's cool. Balefire turret, what are these ones? Lurking while lurking, no worries. They're weird. Is that some weird priest? Twisted as shit. Scrap warriors. Wow. There's some really talented sculptors out there, isn't there? It's nice to find them. And like I say, it's nice to have a reason to print them as well. Like, we now have a reason to print all this shit. Just pledge for a digital warband, nice. So you don't have to decide until the pledge manager, Clegg. But if you did get the heretic one, then we've covered all the warbands, apart from the bundles. Wow. Nice, Clegg. That's cool. I'll let Purpley know so that she can update the thing. Might as well. Purply purples. It makes sense. Yeah, like a little bit of like a little bit of a buy-in then gets you everything. So. To look on these. Where are the heroes? Is it this one? Is this the heroes? I want to find. I think it's this one that's got the Crusader in it. Fucking hell, she's cool. What can she be? Can she just be something? I just want that model. That's gorgeous. That's cool as shit. Yay! Make her your priest. That's a good point. She could be the priest, couldn't she? I'm gonna wait. I think I will wait. I'll wait for. I might well sign up to Patreon on these guys because they're nuts, and then get the discount as well. But I'll definitely wait for all the Trench Crusade stuff. It was just the warband, wasn't it, Clegg? Just for purples when she's updating the post. It was just the warband, not the bundle. Super cool. So we've got all the factions then. So now we've just got a handful of the like a couple of the bundles, the mercenaries, the weapons, which are like, I'll just throw in a little bit on for some of the weapons, and then the terrain. Might be quite cool just to kind of go halves on the train or something. Trench Life! It's like Park Life, but better. Penitent Crusade. Hang on, I haven't seen this one. I haven't clicked on Penitent Crusade. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy shit balls! Oh my god, I think I found my Crusades. I think I found my Crusaders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then they go weird, which is fine. But I wanted more armoured stuff. Oh my god, look at that guy. More washes and less blur. Oh my god, how come... Look, oh my god. That's cool as shit. Wow, okay. What else is going on? Gotta be kind of careful to click on everything because you just miss stuff. I mean, that's cool, but I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it would represent, but there's other stuff in the background, so maybe... Oh my god, there's loads. That's twisted as shit. Okay. Okay, that's the bottom. What is that? That's a death commando. That scenery, yes. That's a death commando. Oh my god, there's more death commandos. I tell you what, they're really good as assassins for that assassin army. Or dervishes. Wow, or nuns. All nuns. Oh my god, they could be nuns. They're amazing. Oh. And then the thing you need to kind of keep remembering about stuff like this is you can cut the arm here, sort of thing, and then add on another bit of an arm that's holding a pistol. If you want to go pistol and weapon, but that's 4 nuns, isn't it? They're gorgeous. Holy shit. Okay, let's keep looking. So that's got extra ones, that's got extra ones, that's got extra ones. You better get cracking on filling a 3-foot board with trenches and barbed wire. I know. Well, that's also why. That's also why I really want this, because it's $45. Like, I don't mind like going halves with somebody, or like everybody pitches in like a tenner and somebody throws it on the pledge, just to get all of these, because I think these fit the vibe, because these are built for Trench Crusade, so these fit the vibe better than going and buying a trench set, which A, will be more expensive, and B, won't be quite as cool. You can obviously add to it, but yeah, anyway, right, where were we? Oh my god. Purple, these are wretcheds for your... These are fucked up. For the court warband. Oh my god. See you, Clegg. Thank you, dude. Right, okay, let's why has it gone to there? So we've looked at that one. Haven't looked at that one. Holy shit. I'm gonna need to sign up to this guy's Patreon. So when I'm looking at things like this, I just want to kind of make this kind of clear. When I'm looking at things like this, my plan is to print a warband for some of the factions, or some of the factions that I'm interested in. Print a warband for some of the factions, get them painted, and then start going, okay, I want to do a themed warband around this, and then kind of do like, I don't know, just something based around this shit, and then go and find cool stuff based around the vibe that I want for a warband. That's one thing. I don't think I've seen any crossbows in the game yet. I don't think I've seen any crossbows. Iron Maiden bust. Here's your High Pilgrim lady. She's cool. What's that? That's got some more on it. This is insane. What's that? There's another priest. That's a very good priest, actually, because he's got the same head. That's the priest, isn't it? That's not there. That's where is it? Not the court. Not the war prophet. Not the lieutenant. Although we do need to find a lieutenant. There we go. That's the heretic priest. That is flat out purpley. Check that out. That's the heretic priest. Any of them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I don't need to click that. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. The scale here is irrelevant. You just print it at half scale. That's nuts. But that was 100% a heretic priest. That looked really cool. What are these? There's some more models on this one. So this is where you need the Kickstarter accessories. So when you get all these accessories here, so the church weapons and the hell weapons, so all these RPGs and the rifles and the little machine guns and things, you need those so that you can print them and add them to stuff like this, and then you can do a themed warband based around these weird dudes, but holding pistols and guns and stuff. Stop going to Etsy. And I kind of hope at some point they're going to bring horses in. Fucking hell. Oh my god. This is getting me so excited. This is ridiculous. Right. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. What's a quick blade? Is that another assassin? She's quite cool. She is quite cool. Purple's on the lurk. Love to see it. Purple's come back. Don't be long, Purples. Right, let's go back and have a look at it. Let's find another collection to flick through. Tormentor Cults, Remade, Echoes of Seraphim. What's Echoes of Seraphim? Covenant of Grief. Are there any that you can spot that you want to have a look at? I want to have a look at the Echoes of Seraphim just to see what that is. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is weird as shit. I'll click on that one. That's one huge axe. That is a huge axe. Did you see the optional mask? It's just a mouth. Okay. The remade. How many is in that? That's 20 objects. Let's have a look at the remade. Oh, this is all weird shit. Yeah, that's all weird shit. Man-eaters, the wild, the hive, Gorgon catacombs, House Lionheart. Oh, maybe that's got some knights in it. It has got some knights in it. Not really Crusader knights though. Eternal Legions. Eternal Legions. Skeletal Terrors. Oh, wow. So this is very Roman. Roman Empire. Trench Crusade, Roman Empire. Calden Keep. Oh, this is this one. I've seen these ones. Check these out. How cool are they? Hammer Knights. Super insane. Alchemic Order. So that could be like the Sultanate, maybe? Some Sultanate stuff? Nope, nothing. Apart from maybe him as a high alchemist. Ooh, they might have some guns. So much. Desert of Giant Skulls. They're cool. See, the thing with all of these is it's just they're just like melee weapons or melee weapons or melee weapons. So they're not running around with rifles. A bit more difficult to get to do that. Very cool. Right, I am going to go make some food then, everybody. So we'll find somebody to pass you all over to. I'm going to go make some food. See ya, Tristan. Thank you, dude. Absolute pleasure. Have a good one. Have a good one, mate. And thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out and watching me do all of these. We've got 3 models done. Really doesn't take long to do them at all. I think we can do once the Kickstarter's finished and I've got my STLs. I'll print a small warband and paint a warband on stream. Completely, start to finish, with maybe a little bit of we might have to do something for when the oil wash dries or something. Awesome. See you, Atari 2. Have a good one. Have an awesome evening. Bye. Right, catch you later, everybody. Have a good one, and I'll see you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow.
Oh no. How dare you stop streaming so early, Christopher?
Daily podcast with me, Dominic Dietrich, on press conference day ahead of Stoke City away for Derby County in the Championship on Saturday.